What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're checking out the Erickson Big Bed Load Extender. So this would be for a 2-inch by 2-inch hitch, and what it's good for is like we're using it right here. We got a longer ladder that normally we wouldn't be able to carry in the back of our truck because it sticks out too far and it's unsupported. This allows us to use that because it's got that extra support here, and we strapped it down so you can see, shake the whole truck back and forth. It's not rattling, it's not going anywhere. Let's check it out. Now clearly you want to be able to use this for more than just a ladder. It's great that it does a ladder and it'll be super helpful, but if I'm going to get something like this, I definitely want it to be able to use with different longer loads. So I'm thinking sheetrock or lumber that's going to go far past our tailgate, and luckily it has a weight capacity of 400 pounds, so it really does open it up for more than just a ladder. These are handles, we got tie points there, two on each side here. They're welded on. These holes would be good for if you want to use rope to tie stuff down instead. I wouldn't recommend that. I would actually recommend sticking with the cam buckle straps. We got the etrailer ones on here. You can find those on our website. And with that, in combination with the welded handles, there's even tie points down here at the bottom. You can see we've ran the straps there. That's how we got it so tight, because with that cam buckle strap there, there's no movement whatsoever in the ladder. So you can see that it's on there really tight and it's not going anywhere. Another nice thing is it's going to have that DOT compliant reflective sticker here at the base, so that way if somebody's behind you and it's nighttime, this is going to reflect their headlights on there, so they're going to see that you have this and the extended load on your truck. Now it's going to be how it handles, because if it makes a bunch of noise back there while you're driving, you're probably not likely to want to have that in the back of your truck. So with that ladder strapped down, we have a long ladder, so you know it has a weight capacity of 400 pounds, so if you put more weight on there, it's gonna make less noise because it's gonna be more force pushing down on there. But we have a long ladder, so let's see what it does while we're driving in the parking lot. We got a GoPro to look at some footage from the side to see how it handles. From my view, with these alternating bumps, I don't hear anything, so that's good. I don't see the ladder moving a whole bunch back there. Which is impressive. The straps really help tighten it down and keep it in place. So I think that's good. We're going to keep driving around the parking lot a little bit more. Just now we're going to go on our slalom course, so I'm going to drive down this open space and take some aggressive turns left and right and see if the ladder stays in place. So we're going to let this car go by and then we're going to go. So now we can speed up and take those turns. Try and keep an eye on the ladder back there. I don't hear any movement and I don't see it shifting back and forth, so it's doing pretty well. And, you know, the main thing was the rattling of the assembly. I don't hear that or feel that in the truck. It's definitely good too. Now let's go ahead and get some measurements with the ladder unloaded. So we're going to measure the usable space first from end to end here. It's going to be 48 inches, and then we're going to go from the center of the hitch pin all the way out to the end. Let's see what we get from there. From center of the hitch pin all the way out here is going to be about 44 inches. So that's going to be quite a bit added to the back of your truck. So just be careful when you're going in or backing out of tight parking spaces or even your garage. You don't want to accidentally shut it down on this. Now it can be adjustable for different heights. So that could be if your hitch sits a little bit lower or higher, or depending on what kind of truck you're going to use this on, could be taller than other ones. So the good thing about this is you have 3 adjustment points, which is an inch increment, each one up, so you can get it level with the tailgate when it's down. Now you have, with those 3 points of adjustment, you're going to have anywhere from 18 to 20 inches of adjustment. So depending on where you need the load extender to be with your tailgate, you have options. So this is how we set up ours. See how it's level with our tailgate. When it's not in use, you have the option to fold it up to make it take up less space that way. One thing I will say when you're doing that part's really easy. Just make sure your hands aren't gripping the inside, because there is no stopper, so you can easily smash your hands by accident, and you don't want to do that. So I would use the outside, just push it together like that. Then you can come down here to the bottom, pull the clip and the pin, and you fold it down. With those in place there, this is where we're going to put our pin and clip to keep this in place. So now it's taking up less space from width wise, and if you wanted to go store it, you can pull your pin and clip at the hitch and remove it out. And then when you're ready to store it in the back of your truck, it takes up far less space back here. And it's not taking up your whole bed, so you can get this back to the garage, put it away, or just keep it with you at all times. Now, I will say some things to point out. One thing about this is pretty cool versus like a ladder rack. Some people will try and get that to carry a load on top of their truck. This doesn't have as much of an install, plus you can still use a tonneau cover with it, so that's kind of a nice trade-off. Some ladder racks work with tonneau covers, but it's kind of rare, so this is an easier setup and far less permanent too. You don't have to drill any holes in your bed or worry about taking the whole ladder rack down when you don't need it. You saw how easy it was for me to pull it out there and just throw it in the back of the truck. One thing I did want to make clear is it does not come with a pin and clip for your hitch. So if you're wanting to use this right when you get it, make sure you order one of these too. We have them on our website. There are a couple different options with the bed extender. So you can get it this way, where you just carry everything level with the tailgate. But if you decide to get some kind of roof rack system on your truck and you want to carry it above the cab, you can buy an add-on that brings this up to the roof so that you can use it kind of like a ladder rack, but again, not as permanent. If you want to just go ahead and get that all up front, you can buy it as a kit and have all the pieces ready when you need it. I like that as an option with this, where it can kind of grow with you as you change what you're going to be hauling. That is an option. You don't have to buy it all right away, but if you want to, you can do that too. Now that also goes with, it's not just for work, hauling ladders and sheetrock and stuff like that. You can also put stand-up paddle boards or kayaks on there that extend past the tailgate or even up above the cab too.